Excuse me, sir. Oh, yes, copper. I believe you have been cycling furiously. Oh, yes, good chap. Oh, yeah.
Hello, my fellow internet folk. How are you? Hi. I'm so tired. I'm in this weird state of tired but excited. And we're playing Truth or Dare. We're not playing. That'd be a weird game to play alone. Corl. Truth or Dare. Dare you to take off your shirt. Ooh, how risque of me. That's not what we're doing. We are playing Truth or False. True or False. And we ask questions, and we have to figure out if they're true or false. Koala's teeth are strong enough to bend time and space. That is obviously false. Correct. That is false. Thank you, game. Planet of the Apes is based on a true story. That is false, because that never happened. A baby octopus is about the size of a flea at birth. That can't be. The octopus would lose their children if that was true. That can't be true. Oh, okay. They got me. The inventor of the pop-up ad later apologized for creating it. False. He made so much money. Wrong, that's true. Okay, never mind. Sushi means raw fish. No, that's shushimi, so false. Correct, that is false. Corl, you animal. The first animal to ask an existential question was an African gray parrot. He asked what color he was. Yes. Yes, that is true. Panda man. Okay. Can I briefly talk about how cool parrots are? Parrots are super cool, and here's why. Because a parrot is so smart. A parrot can be taught so many amazing things. There's been parrots that have had 100-word vocabularies, can ask questions, and even that parrot asked what color he was. So that means he knows he exists. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that the parrot had that ability? Parrots can even do math too. Parrots are, we underestimate how smart animals are. That's all I'm gonna say. Honeybees that return to the hive drunk are punished. Yes, you can't return to the hive drunk. Oh, that's true. Okay. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is the furthest leaning man-made tower. Yes. Oh. J.K. Rowling wanted to do a Harry Potter musical. True. False. I don't know. Who doesn't like a little, dance and song with your wizards? I know I would. The original teddy bear was inspired by a cartoon version of President Theodore Roosevelt. True. Yes, indeed. In China, John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath is translated as Angry Berries. I have that book on my shelf. I'm gonna say that's true. Angry Berries. Wrong, that's false. Okay. The Great Wall of China is the only human-made object visible from the moon. True. Oh. Okay. There is a 4,000-year-old clay tablet, which is a customer's complaint wanting a refund. Yes. Indeed. Donald Duck is such an incredibly popular finger. He's got really strong fingers, Donald has. Really popular figure in Swedish culture that they had to outlaw voting for him. Yes. Wow, that's true. They love their Donald Duck. Wow, that's just really weird, Sweden. Mark Wahlberg served 45 days in jail for attempted murder. I believe that. Okay, Mark Wahlberg is apparently a really bad guy who used to just beat people and do terrible things to people. So I'd believe that. Yeah, that is true, Mark Wahlberg. I'm looking at you, Mark. Penguins are only known animals to fly with no one looking. Oh, well, obviously that's true. No, that's false. Correct, that is false. Only 2 species have domesticated other species. Humans and ants. What have ants domesticated? Nothing. What? Ants have domesticated things? What have ants domesticated? I'm gonna look this up really quick. Other insects. Oh my goodness. Others are dairy mates milking the sweet excretion known as honeydew from aphids. They domesticate animals. Bugs. Wow. That's insane. Approximately 62% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings and 20% yeah, I'd say that's true. Yeah, that is true. And that's sad. America's not in a good spot right now. Make America great again. I don't know, Donald. I don't know. As punishment for misbehavior, the policemen are forced to wear Hello Kitty armband. Thai policeman. False. That can't be true. Oh, that's true. So if you're a bad policeman, you gotta strut around with your Hello Kitty armband. All right. Vikings believe that a giant goat named Kioran Khan. I feel like when there's weird letters, you just make some and some and then you kind of work your way through. Whose udders provide an endless supply of beer. Yeah, that would be a thing. That is true. Google sent an email to its employees warning that a python was loose in New York office on April 1st, 2007. It was not a joke. Yes. Wow, that'd be scary. They'd say there's a python loose, but you're like, hey, it's April 1st. I know there's no python, but then there is. Polar's bear liver has a toxic amount of vitamin A in it, so consuming it will make you sick or kill you. Yes, that is true. I've heard that before. Gamers have collectively spent over 6 million years playing World of Warcraft. Yes, that is true. Because people played World of Warcraft a lot. I've probably played World of Warcraft more than human history has been alive. That's not true. Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston both got tattoos together when Breaking Bad ended. Yeah, I'd like to believe that. Yeah, what a great show. Beretta is the oldest gun company in the world, being established in 1526 in Brescia, Italy. I'll believe that. Yeah, cool. The sum of all the numbers on the roulette wheel is 666. Yeah? Oh, that is true. Okay, cool. It's Satan's game. Alabama had redefined pi to 3.0 to bring it in line with biblical values. Would they really have done that? Would they really? Yeah, they would. They would. Oh, okay. It's false. I don't know, what biblical values would that be? Tea's consumption rate is higher than all the other manufactured drink combined, including chocolate, coffee. No. How is that true? Who is drinking all of this tea? In Mexico, artists can pay their taxes using artwork that they create. No. That's true. That's sweet. That is sweet. In ancient Rome, a toga was the equivalent to a suit today. Yeah. Correct, that's true. Albert Einstein was offered presidency of Israel but turned it down. That's not true. What? Einstein could have been president of Israel. Was Einstein even a Jew? I don't think he was. I don't know if he was Jewish. Postal service with Andorra is completely free. Okay. I don't know what Andorra is. I'm assuming it's a place. Is there other modes to this? Adventures. You have no adventures available. Oh. I have no adventures. Back to the campaign. Edgar Cayce correctly predicted the release date of Half-Life 3. We don't have a release date. We don't have one. The sun loses around 4 million tons of mass per second due to fusion. Yeah? Oh, that is true. That's a lot of mass. That is a lot of mass. Ooh. British accents noticeably change within the UK every 25 miles. That is true. Yeah, that is true. I don't know why it's true. I don't get it. In Japan, there is a belief that if the umbrella long enough lies idle, it becomes a one-eyed, one-legged hopping demon. Sure, the Japanese believe weird wow, that's true. Okay, Japan, looking at you, I'm a little freaked out. The smallest prison in the world can hold a capacity of 2 prisoners. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that is true. I bet those 2 prisoners are just like so tight though, because they got nobody else, just them. Doritos were originally created by Disneyland to make use of leftover tortillas. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that is true. Wow. All that remains of Shakespeare's handwriting are 6 signatures, none of which are spelled Shakespeare. That is true, apparently, that I've heard that whenever Shakespeare signs things, it's never actually Shakespeare. But a lot of people think stories that other people had written were written by Shakespeare, but we don't know if that's true, if Shakespeare actually wrote all his stories that are attributed to him. We don't know. I like to think that they were all Shakespeare stories, though, because I love Shakespeare. Lake Baikal in Russia is the deepest lake in the world. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, that is true. I'm getting pretty good at this. Bears will not attack you if you can't see your eyes. That is false. Correct, that is false. Yeah, that would not make any sense, because if a bear, you just go like this, then the bear can't even do anything. There's a town in Norway called Hell, and it freezes over almost every year. Yeah, that is true. That's kind of neat. The last king of Greece, Constantine II, won Greece's first Olympic gold medal since 1912 in the 1967 Olympics. Heck yeah. Yes, that's too good of a story. Well, that is true. I like that. Arctic reindeer's eyes change colors through seasons, shifting from gold to blue. That's false. Yeah, that is... Well, oh, that's true. That's cool. An episode of Peppa Pig was banned in Australia because it taught children that spiders are not to be feared. Yeah, I'd believe that. I would believe that. Correct, that is true, because if you teach the kids the spiders won't be feared, in Australia, the spiders should be feared. Crevice and crevasse are not the same thing. False? Wrong, that's true. Okay. A Catholic bishop described the birth of the universe in an explosion 7 centuries after the Big Bang Theory. 7 centuries before the Big Bang Theory. Yes. And then he was locked away for a long time. Poor guy. Correct, that is true. Yeah, they didn't treat him very well. So he figured this out. Well, I mean, didn't figure it out. It's still debated, I think. I don't know. Not very sciencey. But he said, hey, I think this happened. And they're like, that is heresy. That is, you are defying the Lord. You are defying the Lord. And then they locked him away and tortured him for a while. Nails grow faster in the summer. Yes, because vitamins. Correct, that's true. Fallout is best known for being the first video game with background music. That can't be true. Correct, that's false. Bob Ross painted 3 copies of every piece of work on his show. That's false. Oh, that's true. Wow, really? Three versions of all of them, Bob? All right. An ancient Roman lighthouse still stands in England at Dover Castle. In England at Dover? False. False. Wrong, that's true. Okay. Green eye color is the rarest color found around the world. You know, I'm just thinking about, like, my life. And I feel like people honestly either have brown eyes or blue eyes. Like, it's very rare that you see someone with, like, real green eyes. There's a lot of people who are like, I have green eyes, but their eyes are basically brown. I used to date a girl who used to be like, hey, no, I got green eyes. No, you have brown eyes. Your eyes are brown. No, they're green. No, they're brown. My passport says they're brown. So I'm going to say yes. Green is the rarest color. Correct, that's true. All right. A woman sued a hospital claiming a CAT scan made her lose her psychic powers. Yeah, that definitely happened. Yeah, of course it did. World's a weird place. Alaska had 2 Fridays in succession, the only place to have ever done so. It's too weird, it's gotta be true. Correct, that's true. I don't know how that would work. If you have no debts and $10 in your pocket, you have more wealth than 25% of Americans. Yes, because you don't have any debt. Correct, that's true. Make America great again. I don't know, Trump. Yuri Gagarin said, I see no God up here when he entered space. That is kind of cool. That's like a really cool Russian thing to say. So true. Wrong, that's false. You Russians make me think you're cooler than you are. When Michael Bay was a kid, he used to put firecrackers on his toy trains and film the results. That's too good to be true. Wrong, that's true. Michael started young with explosions. 4.8% of the average human body is made of aluminum. No. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Can't be true. A man who created the modern American flag did so for a high school project and received a B- for it. I heard it was a woman. So false. Wrong, that's true. No, I'm pretty sure it was a woman. Modern American flag made by who? No, it was a man. Robert G. Heft was 17 years old at the time and created the flag design in 1958. I always remember that story as a woman having made it. Whatever. The Assassin Order and Assassin's Creed video game series was based on a real order of assassins. I think that must be true. Yeah, okay. Because they're very based around history. The Queen herself doesn't need a passport since all British passports are issued in her name. Sure. Correct, that's true. There has never been a single recorded event where an ostrich has buried his head in the ground when threatened. Yeah, true. Correct, that's true. Because if you're being threatened, why would you stick your head in the ground? That seems like a poor way to solve your problem. California is clearly visible from Russia. No. Correct, that's false. Yeah, I was like, that can't be true. Bicycles have no speed limits in the UK, but you can get charged for cycling furiously. Oh yeah, that's a totally British thing.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, yes, copper. I believe you have been cycling furiously. Oh, yes, good chap.
Oh, yeah. There's a rare sleeping disorder that causes people to sleep for weeks at a time, only waking to eat. Yeah. Correct, that's true. Okay. Aerosmith has made more money on Guitar Hero than any albums. That is true. Yes. The legend of Hercules was invented by the ancient Sumerians. Sure. Wrong, that's false. Drat. There's only one. There is the only person in medical history to have been classified as a dwarf and a giant in his lifetime. Yes. Correct, that's true. He had a growth spurt. Well, I can't. There's too many questions in my mind. I'm being overloaded. If you enjoyed this video, I am glad. If you did not, I am sad. If you want to go for a cup of coffee, that's unrealistic because we live in very different places probably. So, we can't do that. I'll talk to you guys later.